Shami Yashar'Al, AHAYAH, Alahyanawah, AHAYAH Accad, Shabbat Shalom, Yashar'Al, Barakatah. Welcome to World War III. Our reference today will be Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 1. And this message will be entitled Civil Orders or Cultural Appropriation. Civitas, Ordinis, Theutonic, meaning or civil orders of the Teutonics. One being a Livonian Order. And the coat of arms of the Teutonic Knights under this Livonian Order was one of many Roman Catholic civil laws to ethnically cleanse groups of people, first in Europe and later across their globe. Now, these civil orders, or these orders that are given out, are again civil and religious orders, whereas the church was in charge at that time. Today I won't say we, but governments have pretended, I'll say, to push away the religious sort of sense and make it more political thing. But I'm going to show you guys. Indigenous Hebrew Israelite Awakening is going to show you how religion is still in the political world frame. Pauperes, commilitones, Christi Templique Salomonici, commonly known as the Knights Templar in English tongue. That's Latin that you've heard. A papal bull called Omne Datum Optimum, meaning every perfect gift, began the Knights Templars, and they were the Catholic arm to go and cause crusades and go and dismember people, terrorize them, and completely obliterate or ethnically cleanse people of their lands. Later, a papal bull called Vox in Excelso dissolved the civil order of the Knights Templars. Again, the civil order of these religious people who were Catholics going out killing people because either they didn't listen to the Catholic Church or they were just, they didn't convert. Primarily, the Templars went out and killed people, primarily. And this Vox in Excelso dissolved the Knights Templars. And this gave the Catholic Church or governments a right to create and destroy their own laws. If you see in the book of Hebrewisms, I'll say the Bible, if you see in the Bible, it'll tell you not to add or subtract to the words of God. In Deuteronomy, in Leviticus, and Revelation, you'll see, do not add or subtract to the laws of God. That's Hebrewisms 101. But here, the Catholic Church, Roman Catholicism can create and destroy their own laws, as you see here. Pastoralis, preeminent, meaning ordered Christian, is another papal bull. Again, Pastoralis preeminent is a papal bull that ordered Christian monarchs to arrest the Templars. And another papal bull, Ad Providum, which was the confiscation of the Templar assets and wealth. So these Templars went and killed off the world that they knew and got wealthy. And then the Roman Catholic Church came up with these civil laws, papal bulls, to go and either arrest them and kill them and take their wealth. Now let's come to a modern approach. Title 10 of the U.S. Code, subsection 502, which are general military orders to swear into a faith system of kill culture. I know because I did it myself. I have experience with this. And it goes, quote, do, whoever the person is, I do solemnly swear or affirm, you can use swear or affirm, that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. And there's some other stuff, and it ends off with, so help me God. Now, it's telling you to be faithful and have allegiance, which faith and allegiance makes joining the military a religious kill culture. Religious-minded kill culture. You can believe that if you want or not, but that's basically what it's saying here. Now, the God of the Bible says do not make images and don't even speak the names of other gods. The gift from the French is sitting in New York, in the New York harbor. It's called La Liberté éclairant le monde in French, meaning liberty enlightening the world, which is the Statue of Liberty. It was given by the French to the United States in 1886. Now, who is this Lady Liberty? Lady Liberty is the Roman goddess of war and destruction. The Armada Memorial, which is in Plymouth, England, and they have a statue of Britannia, also known as Minerva. Again, another Greco-Roman goddess of war and protection. And they got their statue there in 1888. So we're dealing with gods, folks. Give you a couple of more. Cristo Redentor, or Christ the Redeemer, which is in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And it was created in 1931. Now this is an image of Caesar Borgia. We have no images of the Messiah. We have descriptions of the Messiah, which is a Afro-Asiatic Negro. But here in Brazil, they have a statue of Caesar Borgia, which is fairly known in the descriptions of him in Europe. And this Caesar Borgia was forced upon Africa and the Americas. And he has only suppressed Africa and the Americas. Basically, the entire world through Christianity, through this Roman Catholic system. And the last statues or images that I want to address, the pre-Columbian Olmec heads. These guys were, one of them was sent to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, in their Mexico Square in 2010. And it was in dedication of Mexico assisting Ethiopia during the Italians trying to take over Ethiopia. Mexico sent an Olmec head to Ethiopia. Mexico did not send an Olmec head to the Khazars or to, the Europeans. Mexico sent an Olmec head to Ethiopia. Why? Let's get to it. The true scattered children of Israel will suffer persecution together, as prophesied by Jeremiah. Now, our forebears tell us that Abu Bakr and those with him are the forefathers of Olmec and Aztec culture, which is Hebrewisms. Unaware to you. Jeremiah 44. In Jeremiah chapter 44, God is talking to the Jews in Africa. He is talking to Jews that are in Africa. And he's telling them that they're going to be scattered beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, where you Negroes, your ancestors, were human trafficked. Again, Abu Bakr is the uncle or forebearer of Mansa Musa. And Mansa Musa is the guy who is the richest in all history. He is telling the world that his forebearers went across the ocean. He's telling the world in his time, that his forebearers went across the Ethiopian Ocean, which is known today as the Atlantic Ocean. Ethiopian Ocean, they went across and never to return. We got these statues today signifying Abu Bakr, or Mansa Ku, was an ethnic Hebrew converted to Islam who abdicated his throne in 1311. Look up all the leaders in that time, 1311, and you're going to see all this stuff connect. All the leaders in 1311, look them up. He abdicated his throne to explore the Ethiopian Ocean, leaving Mansa Musa as conqueror of Ganata. Conqueror of Ganata, and the richest ruler in all of history. Ibn Umari, which was the Arabic historian, recorded this history. Now, you want to guess where the word Canada comes from after what you just heard? Like even Gladstone van Sertima, or Ivan van Sertima, like he believes the Olmec heads are proof Abu Bakr II accomplished his mission to the America. It seems as if Mexico agrees with Isaiah chapter 18 verse 1, Jeremiah chapter 49:22, and Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 10, all saying that the Jews are scattered beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. Not the river Nile, but the rivers of Ethiopia, meaning deep Africa. Yeah. And if you go into Jeremiah, you're going to see that he's talking about the men of Edom as the heart will have a heart of a woman. And every time we look back at these statues that the Edomites are putting over their countries, they're putting these images of women, protectors of their country. Columbia, which is Lady Liberty, is the protector of the United States company. Don't get it mistakenly or mistake yourself as thinking the United States is a country when it defines itself as a company. So you're practicing company culture, or the kill culture of a company based upon colonial contracts. Jeremiah and the true Jews entered Egypt defiantly to God's words. And you will find the Most High, AHAYAH, the Most High Power, upset with them. And he says he's going to destroy Egypt. He's going to destroy Beth Shemesh, which is the house of the sun god, and all the Egyptians, all of their gods. He's going to destroy them. And those Jews that are there are going to be scattered into Africa, such as Deuteronomy chapter 26. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68 is fully fulfilled. I mean, look at all of Deuteronomy chapter 28. Just look at the entire chapter. That's African American history right there in the Bible. All of it. But again, I mean, getting back to civil orders, getting back to cultural appropriation here in the United States, as Afro-Asiatics, as Africans, or as what is called black people. We are told to obey the law and orders of Europeans in this assimilation, in this integration society. And we can't even look at our own forefathers. We can't look at our own people's law. We have to look at the civil laws given to us by a people, let me not say people, but by a society and by a civil ruling that says if we don't look at their civil laws, that they'll destroy us. And not just that, that if we even think about going against civil laws, we could get, imprisoned or get murdered. Even thinking about it. And heck, even if we did obey a lawful order by pulling our wallets out, we can get shot. That's the type of evil that's going on in this society. I think I'm going to end this subject right there. We'll talk about some of this later. I am a Hebrew Israelite. I am also a conscientious objector. And a minister and administrator of peace. Hebrew Israelite out.